Attention, salami kutia ni midr pekka.
Meena, where are we going?
We're going to bowling.
We're going where?
Bowling.
Going bowling, guys. In Kabul! In the bowling section. But where is this bowling alley? In Afghanistan. You guys, there's a freaking bowling alley in Afghanistan. Who would have thought they didn't have a what? They do. Did you see it? I'm not kidding. These are so fashionable, you guys. This is so fashionable. Look, I'm dead. Oh, it's the blue lighting. Woo! Oh, my turn. So bowling in Kabul was a lot of fun. Like the minute I stepped foot in, it was like going into another world. I forgot where I was. Not in a bad way, but like in a good way. To be honest, I did not expect Kabul to have a bowling alley, and then when I found out a couple of years ago that Kabul has a bowling alley now, I was like, I have to go. And it was really nice. It was, when you're in there, there's no fear. When you're just inside that bowling alley, you kind of forget where you are. And I'm actually glad this was built for, you know, the people of Kabul, because it was a nice escape. So when we walked in, there was a lot of security, which was great. You know, you want to feel safe. The lights were super low, which I guess is supposed to be like a cool factor, but like I'm an old lady and I like really bright lights, which is why I can never ever go clubbing ever, because I don't like low lighting. But you know, it set the mood and the environment, which I understand. So again, very cool and like modern feels and vibes and all that kind of stuff were like given off. When you walk in, there's this big hall, I guess, with a whole bunch of like tables, a little restaurant area. So my family and I, we first ate. The kids were playing in the ball pins, and I wanted to go into the ball pins, but no one else wanted to go into the ball pins. So I was just like, I'm not gonna be the only adult female in the ball pins, but I really wanted to go. And I think I wasn't allowed to go because there's like a sign that said don't go, but I was like tempted to go. I didn't, obviously. I should have. It would have been fun, but I didn't. Anyways, we sat down, we ate. The food, you know, the food was good. I just wish there was more like Afghan dishes involved in the menu. My cousins ended up ordering like pizza and fries and like chili cheese fries and a whole bunch of just like Western food, which is great. But yeah, it would have been really cool to see like fusion foods, you know, like, I don't know, like mixing Western pizza with like an Afghan flair to it. Like, that would be really cool. The food was good. I've had better pizza, you know, obviously. And also, I'm a very like harsh critic too when it comes to food. I like food, so I know like when, you know, I don't know, there's just some things a little like off about it. But then again, it might cater to their taste palette, like the people there, you know, they're a little different. Because I've noticed that a lot of people over there don't really like chocolate, nor do they like cheese, like melted cheese, and I'm just like, y'all are missing out on life. After that, we ended up actually going to the bowling alley section area, and the entire family was playing. Like, I'm talking not just us youngsters, but like the older parents, like my aunts were all like involved and playing. And surprisingly, my mom was actually really good, except for like a couple of times where she just like missed. And the funny thing is, my mom's actually really competitive, and so am I. I ended up losing really bad. I was just fooling around. I wasn't really playing. And they were playing a lot of like Bollywood songs, which is great, you know what I mean? Because like I like Bollywood, but I was just hoping for like some old school Afghan songs. You know, I might be a little weird though. That might be a little weird for a bowling alley, but who cares, you know? Like, why not listen to like some nashnaz, you know, while bowling some balls into pins. Also, a big shout out to Meena Rahmani, who's the founder of this bowling alley and built this off of like real Afghan money and none of that funneled international aid that somehow doesn't really end up helping the people, because the money ends up not getting used in the right way, because somehow that money doesn't reach the Afghan people, if you know what I mean. Super happy that she did this because it seems successful. I mean, when we were there, it was poppin', blew my mind away. It was cool, it was hip. I recommend everyone go visit Striker. I think it's called The Striker, but they called it Strikers. Anyways, I recommend everyone go and pay to visit. Like, it's a lot of fun.